The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are simply that, opinions. All are presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law. Sensitive topics are discussed. Discretion is advised.
The prosecution has arrested. Welcome to the Court TV podcast special bonus episode.
This is the Court TV podcast with Vinnie Politan and Seema Iyer.
From the New York City studios, I am Seema Iyer, and wow, finally, after 2.5 weeks of testimony, 28 witnesses, the people of the state of New York has arrested their case in chief against the disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. Okay, folks, here is a quick update. I am in our studio, in between going on television, and I just want to give you a update. So Lauren Young got back on the stand today. She was on yesterday. She was on today. And she testified against Mr. Weinstein. She was another Molyneux witness or prior bad act witness. She testified about an incident from February 19th, 2013. Big point of her testimony is that she is also the complaining witness in the Los Angeles indictment against Harvey Weinstein that was announced on January 6th, which was technically the first day of this trial. So Lauren Young got on the stand and got off, and she talked about an incident that took place at the Montage Hotel in Los Angeles, where Harvey Weinstein allegedly groped her and masturbated. And yeah, it was very descriptive, and she presented really well in front of the jury. 30 years old now, but very young appearing, of course, stunning, beautiful, still models, and very engaging to the jury. The big point of contention with Lauren Young was the dress. Yes, the dress. It wasn't blue. It wasn't from the Gap, but it rang a lot of familiar bells to me. I'm thinking Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. You know why I'm thinking that? Because she says that dress has not been washed since that night, February 19th, 2013. Okay, sounds gross, but she has an explanation. Her explanation is, hey, I put the dress away and then I moved around and I didn't know it was there still. But you know what? What a coinkydink that Lauren Young just happened to find the dress just a few days ago. Like now, a few days ago from now. I know it is bananas, but that is what she testified to. Now I'm going to give you the other updates. So listen, she was a really strong witness for the prosecution to end on with respect to accusers, okay? All right, let me run down some other witnesses that testified. So to corroborate Lauren Young, we heard from Ryan Beatty. Ryan Beatty was the outcry witness and says that I guess Lauren told him right away in her demeanor she was extremely upset following the incident. And then the next witness after that was a forensic computer analyst. This was witness 28, technically, forensic computer analyst, David, I think it was David Chen. And he, I think, worked for the DA's office. He got data from Jessica Mann's cell phone back in 2018. So that was just, one of these incidental witnesses. And then the craziness was that the prosecution rested. They rested and it was all over, and it was okay. That's fine. Prosecution rests. Okay. No, not okay, because then they did this sidebar and then they unrested. That is next. Don't go anywhere.
For more Court TV, watch it on cable, over the air, Roku, or go to CourtTV.com and stream live gavel-to-gavel coverage. Catch up on the big moments from our current cases and relive some of Court TV's most historic trials. Court TV, your front row seat to justice.
Sidebar, prosecution unrest. Yes, that's a thing. You don't see it a lot, though. They decided then to recall Tarale Wulff. Now, let me explain that really quick. So Tarale Wulff, she testified on January 29th, and it came out through cross-examination, through Donna Bertuno brought out that when Tarale Wulff was struggling to establish a timeline of the alleged sexual assault by Harvey Weinstein, she came up with the date that it was 2005 instead of 2004 by talking to her friend Gloria. Who's Gloria, you ask? Well, the defense didn't know because the prosecution never told them. So this new name came out, Gloria, and the prosecution was confronted by not turning over that name, Gloria Bousset. So the defense said, okay, move to dismiss the indictment. That was denied. Mistrial denied, of course. And the alternative, strike Tarale Wulff's testimony. That was also denied. Okay, so the issue is, was this a discovery violation? Prosecution says, no, it wasn't discovery. But the defense says, wait a minute, you have her name, you have her contact, and now there isn't this one issue about the timeline being decided by Gloria and Lauren. But also the other issue is that there was this alleged third meeting. There was a third meeting between Weinstein and Wulff. Wulff only testified to 2, and her friend Gloria Bousset was there. So bottom line is, prosecution finally, oh, and you know what the worst part, I forgot to mention that, what the worst part was, that Gloria texted the DA, one of the DAs, 2 days before Wulff testified. So when they were saying that they really didn't have her contact and she never calls back, in fact, they had a text message from Gloria 2 days before she testified. Yet still, no discovery violation. So fine. So Gloria Bousset was scheduled to testify today, which would have been before the people rested, or she could be called by the defense. But she didn't show up to court. So Gloria Bousset didn't show up. Tarale Wulff was recalled as the final witness. And when asked about that third meeting between Weinstein and her, she says she doesn't remember. And that was it. She gets up. I don't remember. Then finally the state rests. That's it. So now we are waiting. Any minute now, the defense is going to start their case. And listen, we are off and running, folks, because I'm telling you, the defense, here's a little preview. The defense is going to call witnesses to contradict what Jessica Mann said, what Annabella Sciorra said, and perhaps much more. So, of course, we're going to try to just keep on this, these bonus episodes, these updates, whatever we can do to bring you more information about the people of the state of New York versus Harvey Weinstein. Plus, I'm going to try to get you some special interviews, some insight into some of what is happening behind the scenes here. But that is it for now. I am Seema Iyer, live in our New York City studios for Court TV. So please check out courttv.com. We have updates on the case as well as our other trials. We also, of course, are covering Harvey Weinstein on Court TV. So watch that. And until next time, this is the Court TV podcast.
This podcast is a production of Court TV. Go to courttv.com for more content, trials on demand, and to find out how to watch Court TV in your area.